Welcome to Spark Infinity Office Hours. Today's date is September 19th, 2024. I'm David Andrew Wiebe, and I am joined today by one of our members, Karlo. How you doing, Karlo?
I'm doing well, thank you. How are you doing?
I'm always good, man. What
Great.
have you been up to lately? Anything cool with social media?
Promoting my tarot power reading bundle on my Reiki and Tarot page on Facebook and also on my website and Instagram afterwards.
Oh, awesome. Why don't you do a quick briefing for us so our audience can learn more about what it is that you're offering in that bundle?
Well, let's see. It is an hour and a half session consisting of a tarot session at the beginning, and then on the other half of the session is a Reiki session to clear any blockages and rebalance in the aura. And right now it's at a 30% discount from $170 to $119 and book before the end of September 22nd and get a free half an hour meditation/relaxation music track.
That sounds incredible. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, if you got a custom link or anything you want to share, maybe bring that next time and we can plug that too.
They can go to karlokeet.com and there's the really big green button that says book now.
KarloKeet.com.
Yep.
Awesome.
Yep.
Okay.
Hmm.
Everyone go and check that out for sure. I'm working on the Digital Nomad +6 bonus bundle. That's almost ready to go, but I can't announce that just yet. I can talk about it, but that'll be available real soon.
Hmm.
And just to give a sneak preview, you're getting 7 resources for $10, which could
Wow.
potentially save you thousands of dollars in all kinds of travel catastrophes. So
Hmm.
grab it if you're creating your freedom lifestyle. That would be my advice.
Hmm.
Okay, so today's topic is an introduction to threads. And the first thing we need to look at is what is this thing? I always find it really valuable to understand a social network before diving in and trying to do something with it. Knowing where it's been, but perhaps most importantly, knowing where it's now going can help you align with that stream and get better results with that social network. So, Threads is an Instagram social media app where you can participate in public conversations. You can post threads, reply to others, repost their threads, and follow other personalities. This is how Instagram or Wikipedia likes to term it, but as far as I'm concerned, it's a Twitter copy or it's a direct competitor to X, but we'll get to that.
Hmm.
Threads was launched July 5th, 2023. So it's actually been out a little over a year. Hard to believe, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Still feels brand new. Why was Threads created? Instagram created Threads to bring the same social media experience, in other words, their visual social media experience or the community experience, over to a text-based ecosystem like Twitter or X. And based on the reading that I did last night, it really seems like Mark Zuckerberg saw an opportunity when Elon Musk bought Twitter/X and seemed to be running the platform into the ground. In reality, Elon seems to be doing a pretty good job with it. But at the time, everyone thought this is going to be a disaster. So let's capitalize on this opportunity. So that was my impression of what Mark Zuckerberg had planned with Threads. So let's face it, though, like the very idea of quote unquote threads comes directly from Twitter or X, where users would plan long form messages to be distributed using multiple tweets or replies because of the character limit. So, in other words, like people can almost post full blog posts on Twitter if they use enough tweets and they keep replying to the last tweet. And that's what a thread is. That's where it comes from.
Oh.
Yeah. So Threads is a direct competitor to Twitter/X. This might be a little hard to see, but this is an example of a thread on Twitter. So you can see kind of at the top, here's the first post, and then this is a reply to the post, and it's like part one or number one, and then another reply to the same post, number two, do this. I think this tweet or yeah, this Twitter thread was specifically about some aspect of launching a business. So there's more than 3 tweets. I think it's something like 12 or possibly even 20 threads. But this kind of thing I saw as I was beginning to explore Twitter and X more, probably throughout the pandemic. I saw it was becoming more common for people to do this kind of thing. And when you have to dissect or let's say dissolve or boil down a blog post to just its key elements, it ends up being really high value content when it's presented in short form like this.
Okay.
So of course you can do this on threads, but you don't have to. You can literally just use it like X and post one single short form piece of content too.
Is there a character limit on threads?
Yes. And
Hmm.
that's something I should have looked up. I don't know what the character limit is, but there is.
Look it up.
Okay. Yeah. What I do know is it does allow the posting of text-based content, graphical content, and videos.
Mm, okay. 500 characters.
500. So I think that's maybe another thing that Mark Zuckerberg was hoping to compete on. Twitter or X, I think, is limited to 280 characters
Yeah, it is.
unless you have the pro plan, in which case I think you can write articles on X now.
Oh,
But
okay.
yeah, the subscription plan is still I still don't know why I would want it just for the blue check mark. It doesn't make much sense to me, or bolded text or revised tweets. Those functionalities are not enough for me to buy a X subscription, but
Mhm.
maybe as the value goes up or more features are added. Threads does not have all those features yet. It's a very minimalistic platform, but of course X has had years to kind of perfect and try different things.
Mhm.
So should we be excited about Threads at all? Here's a quote from Mark Zuckerberg that was really close to around the time the platform launched. He says, I've thought for a long time there should be a billion person public conversations app that is a bit more positive. I think that if we keep at this for a few more years, then I think we have a good chance of achieving our vision there. So his whole idea is to turn Threads into a billion user, which I'm not sure, and I'm pretty sure X does not have. Last I checked, Twitter had about 200, 300 million active users. The other claim here about being more positive, I don't know. Like X is sort of becoming more of a place for free speech, but just because that's the case doesn't mean I find it more negative. So I guess I'm thinking that's what the idea is here, but maybe I'm reading between the lines. But as far as should we be excited about Threads, you can bet that Zuck is excited about it. Some key stats and fun facts. Threads serves over 100 countries and is available in 31 languages. It was initially available on Android and on iOS, and now there is a web browser version too, threads.net. It was the fastest growing consumer software app in history with over 100 million users in its first 5 days, which surpassed ChatGPT, believe it or not. Of course, the platform hasn't sustained this level of activity, but Meta kind of anticipated that it would drop a little after its initial launch.
Mm.
And ads are planned for the future. So advertising opportunities are definitely coming to Threads, which probably should surprise no one, but it might be kind of cool to test that out
Mhm.
once it's available. Here's the growth metrics. So Threads has over 200 million monthly active users now. These are
Mhm.
more current and relevant stats. It has roughly 30 million daily active users. And in the US alone, Threads has 30 million monthly active users. Actually, I think that second stat was 33 million daily active users. And out of those 33 million, there's 30 million in the US.
Mhm.
So I guess you could say they're about a quarter of the way to their goal of a billion users.
Mhm.
So this last question here is like, should you add Threads to your marketing mix? And I feel that depends a lot on your marketing focus. If you already have momentum on other social media platforms, then it might not make a lot of sense to scatter your focus among more networks. But the thing that I noticed was you can schedule your threads
Mhm.
using tools, conventional tools like Hootsuite. I found a tool, might talk about it in the future, not in this particular Spark Infinity office hours, but I found a tool that lets me schedule to Threads, X, Blue Sky, and Mastodon all at once.
Mm.
So that's how I distribute my text-based content now. And for me, that makes the most sense rather than having a single platform occupy my mind space.
Yeah.
More like grouping together the text-based micro-blogging platforms and using them simultaneously to drive traffic. That's the
Mhm.
direction that I'm headed in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Mhm.
As always, don't forget to follow me on Instagram. And in the description of this video, you'll find a link to Karlo and Jody's Instagram as well. And I anticipate Jody will be joining in future discussions. He just couldn't be here today.
Mhm.
But what do you think, Karlo? So are you intrigued by Threads? Does this make you think there could be an opportunity there for you?
I think so because I'm getting myself out there and
Mm-hmm.
I find this a very interesting experience just doing the marketing and what it's like to advertise. Like I'm being trained right now to learn how to use my real pages, like for real estate.
Mm.
Yeah. And that's very interesting. That's a very interesting platform.
What are you learning from that platform? Because I always find I do end up learning or taking away things from other industries or other marketing platforms because I can see all the functionality and what it makes available.
Well, one thing's for sure is that one of the features is the zoning feature. Like a particular realtor can like zone a certain part of an area in a city
Hmm.
as part of their listings or for other purposes. And that's one of the that was something I learned. Like that's cool. You can actually draw out where your zone is. It's not like
Hmm.
predetermined. It's like you draw it in there.
Hmm.
Yeah.
And can you like automatically distribute your listings to different websites? Is that something that's built into?
I still have to take a look because there's
Hmm.
still videos I have to see. I still got to watch a few other tutorials, and I have another My Real Page seminar to attend next Tuesday.
I like that type of functionality myself, where you can distribute something with the click of a button across a variety of places.
Oh yeah.
It doesn't always help unless you're somewhat active on those platforms, checking in and connecting with people and answering the people who comment on your stuff. But I do think it produces some results to distribute and syndicate widely.
Mm-hmm. No, for
Yeah.
sure, definitely. Well, I'll definitely look into threads. And right
Yeah.
now, I'm in the middle of creating a Facebook ad. It's on the other computer, otherwise I'd show you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Of
So
course.
I'm thinking, well, it's gonna be like the budget won't be that big because it's like for the next 3 days, and then oh, what could I add to that ad? I've been using Claude to help with the
Well,
verbiage.
yeah, Claude is one of my secret weapons. I love it, man. It works so much better for writing copy or producing terms and conditions and privacy policy type stuff.
Yeah.
Oh man,
Yeah.
ChatGPT. You can train ChatGPT to be that good in a way, but
Mhm.
wouldn't you just rather have something out of the box that works well?
Yeah, no, I ran out of memory on ChatGPT. It prompted me to
Mhm.
clear and like, well, how am I supposed to like, how are you supposed to remember? Then I got to retrain you again and whatever.
Exactly. You can create your custom ChatGPTs. That's the cool thing, but you'd still have to go through the process of training. So yeah, paid subscription is kind of inevitable if you go that route.
Yeah. So yeah, right now I'm just using Claude for free for now.
Mhm.
And it seems I can tell it does a better job than ChatGPT in terms of the verbiage. It looks less artificial. It sounds more human.
Yeah. And I'm definitely not telling everybody to go over there, but I do find too that yeah, what it produces in terms of content is far superior.
Because if I tried to type that stuff on my own, I'm looking like the whole day.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
I've been taking various Udemy courses, so it kind of helps that I've learned quite a bit more about prompt engineering, even though
Oh,
that was kind of my official title when I got started with Meta. It's not like we were sitting there creating incredible prompts or something like that. So when I took these courses, I learned a lot about like, okay, this is how you write a prompt that is super effective. You give instructions. You tell the chatbot, they're like, oh, you are an expert marketer, and I want you to write in this tone using this voice, and I want you to follow these parameters, and you give it all the detail, and then it produces something far superior.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Well, Claude's my new go-to until I run out of like, turns to use it or questions to ask until it tells me, come back at this time. I'm like, okay.
Yeah. Well, I find that really convenient feature. So you get 10 prompts per day with Claude. Well, I don't think it's even per day. It's for maybe 12 hours or something like that. And it'll just tell you, oh, come back at 7 p.m. tonight for more. So
Yeah.
I like that. I
Yeah.
think I was looking at the paid plan too, but I think it only increases your prompts to 50. I could be wrong.
Mm. How much is it?
Well, I'm guessing it's priced pretty competitively with everything else.
I'll look it up.
Yeah, might as well look it up. I'm thinking it's somewhere between 10 and $30 a month. And they might even have multiple packages, but
It's 28 per month. You get
okay.
5 times more usage. So yeah, 50 prompts. If the free is 10, access to Claude 3 Haiku, our fastest model, and Claude 3 Opus.
Hmm.
Interesting. And create projects to work with Claude around instead of docs, code, or files. Priority access during high traffic periods and early access to new features. Hmm. Yeah. And
There is a bit of a different difference between the models. I can't remember exactly what they were, but I have a really good experience with Haiku. I think that's the one that's especially good at writing content.
okay. And in my Facebook ads, I keep getting ads to purchase from Content Gorilla.
Huh. Okay, I haven't seen their ads. Are they any good?
I don't know. I'm trying to look at a review. I can look one up right now.
Content Gorilla, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't even heard of that. I'm guessing it's not another chatbot though. Something else, right?
It's based off ChatGPT like 4.0.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, there is a lot of stuff out there. Jasper, I hear some people like that one for marketing stuff too, and you can pre-select what you want. So you can tell it, hey, I want a blog post, or hey, I want to create social media posts, and it kind of instantly knows what to do with that.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm just looking at if there's any reviews.
I probably told you about this, but there's also that website that there's an AI for that.
Hmm.
So, and there's a constant stream of new apps. Like that's where you can find them, like
Okay.
all AI powered apps, whether
Yeah.
it's for transcriptions or podcast summaries or chatbots. There's
Hmm.
always new stuff coming out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. It looks like Content Girl is good for converting videos into blog posts, like from YouTube.
Huh. Yeah, that might be useful to me actually. Depends, but I don't want to like increase my tool load per se. And at the same time, I do want to put certain structures in place for different tasks. So maybe you never know.
Yeah. And above is a overview, highly recommended. Artificial AI content writing, monkey phrasing, article outline creator, content calendar, SEO scoring,
Hmm.
search filters. Yeah.
Sounds very interesting.
Hmm. Who should buy it? SEO experts, article writers, content creators, bloggers, small business owners, non-English speakers, PLR content resellers. Oh, that's interesting.
Hmm.
Yeah.
As far as blog posts go, I still pretty much do them all myself because to me, experience, like adding your own experience to your blog posts, enhances their value. And
Mm.
that's one thing that AI can't really bring to the table is, well, I've tried this and here's my story and this is how it turned out. So having that personal touch makes all the difference. However, sales copy, I will often get assistance from AI. And for stuff like terms and conditions or privacy policy, it's going to do a much better job than me writing from scratch. So I'm
Yeah.
not a legal guy.
No.
You know,
Yeah.
so that plus like maybe bouncing ideas off of it, I find it's useful in those ways. If those are the only few, I don't know about content gorilla, it's stuff to look into it, but if people only take away those two things, Claude and there's an AI for that, oh man, you'll be having a heyday.
Yeah.
At some point, I do plan to release a PDF with my new tool set. It's completely revamped compared to last year and the specific ways I go about using it, but not yet because I'm still finding stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna have to think about it and see if it's worth it or not.
Yeah. I'm guessing there might be a free trial or something.
Didn't see one.
Oh, maybe not. Oh, it says start for free. Yeah, start for free today. So there is some kind of free trial, but it is a little more costly than some tools out there. So they're
Mhm.
pretty confident in what they're offering here.
Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah, worthy of more exploration for sure. Well, anything else on threads?
That's about it. That's all I could think of. Can you definitely utilize it, and maybe Hootsuite could be useful for my needs.
Definitely. Well, let us know how it goes if you decide to add threads to the mix.
For sure, definitely.
Well, thanks for joining us for Spark Infinity Office Hours. We'll be back again with another one next week.
Nice.